From the beginning, many people thought the state's case against Wayne Williams was as suspect as the suspect himself. Prosecutors had no eyewitness to the crimes, no confession. But on December 28th of last year, the state went ahead with its case. Its main ingredients, fibers in animal hair that allegedly matched, and the bridge incident. District Attorney Louis Slayton admitting to the jury that he had no eyewitness, only circumstantial evidence which the panel would have to piece together like a big jigsaw puzzle. The bridge incident was the closest investigators could put their suspect to a dead body, a legal necessity called corpus delicti. Although prosecutors had most of the pieces that night in May, a splash, an alleged slow-moving car, a body downstream just 2 days later, it still lacked the essential part of the puzzle. Someone actually seen Williams' car stopped on the bridge, or better yet, the suspect throwing a body from the structure. Then attorneys unraveled their fiber evidence for the jury, hundreds of microscopic slides. After several days of testimony, 3 experts summed it up in 2 sentences. Fiber and hair from Williams' home and car matched fibers and hair taken from the bodies of Cater and Payne. And it was almost a near certainty, they said, that the accused had been in contact with the 2 victims. It was now time for the state's calculated risk, the introduction of 10 more cases. Judge Cooper allowed it over the objections of the defense. So for 2 weeks, the jury heard witness after witness place Williams with a number of victims. They also painted him as a possible homosexual who hated poor young blacks. Fibers from Williams allegedly connected him to the other victims. The state did not have to prove guilt in these 10 cases, simply show a pattern of murders. They became a convenient vehicle to ice Williams as a systematic mass murderer. The defense, steered by a Mississippi lawyer, fought back better than many had predicted. Their goal, place doubt in these people's minds. As Binder said throughout the trial, Wayne Williams is not a killer. He countered with former police recruits who charged members of the stakeout team that night in May were drinking and asleep. He found people to discredit some of the state witnesses who placed Williams with victims. A loose-fitting fiber expert from Kansas came in and showed that fibers may not be as unique as the state had claimed. And then came the defendant's big gamble, Wayne Williams on the stand. 2 out of 3 days weren't bad. The cool, collected suspect held up. However, on the 3rd day of cross, he buckled somewhat. Was it the anger of an innocent man caged for 9 months? Or was it the other side of a split personality prosecutors had suggested? Was Wayne Williams a liar trying to cover up his crimes? Or was he telling the truth and almost everyone else lying? 9 weeks and 197 witnesses later, those questions were before the jury. The 12 men and women would sit down together for the first time to openly discuss their thoughts, searching their souls for a unanimous answer.